Alchiche cheered. X100. I hate it here.
Good morning. Welcome to our apothecary of fine gaming and esports here at twitch.tv/heavykura. I don't know why I'm talking like this. What up? What it do, what it is. Happy Monday. Start of the week. Evo's over. I didn't go, but I watched a lot of it. Cool stuff. Whenever Gene joins and makes himself visible. 2 Dominicans in top 8 of Evo. Street Fighter. Huge. Huge. And it wasn't Kava this time. It was crossover. Huge. What up, everyone? How's it going? We have 300 games of Firion to do. Total. Firion PSP, let's go! I have my PSP. We'll have to do that at some point. We're at 176. So we only have 124 to go. And then, unfortunately, before we can finish that, I have to win 3 more ranked battles. Need them to nerf Blanca into the ground, please and thanks. I don't think Blanca is the problem. Who else is winning with Blanca in Street Fighter? I don't think anybody. I think it's the guy. I think he's just the guy. Well, now it's not going to load. But I was going to look at the top however many people, see how many Blancas there were. I didn't see any Blancas. So let's get our 3 ranks going. Let me get over to my fighting game playlist. The Japanese Blancas switched over too. I have to look at the Evo Japan results, I guess. And we'll see what I see there. But what up, everyone? I don't like the ranked mode of this game, so let me tell you how we're gonna do ranked from here on out. Until we're level 99 across the board on a character, we're only gonna do ranked when our dailies ask us to do ranked. There was a season where I got Diamond 5 and I didn't play ranked at all, but that was before they added the ranked dailies. So now we just do the ranked dailies. That's what we're doing now. Otherwise, I like casual match way more, and I'd like to stay there forever, if possible. Because I don't like pay-to-win asymmetrical nonsense. But eventually, in months, I'll be at the level I need to be. Dang, Lightning is moving. Dude, this is why I was like, I need to drop Warrior of Light and play Lightning. Because I have the same basic game plan. Although my Warrior of Light has changed a little bit, which we'll talk about. If you've ever seen the anime, I don't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense. That's what I effectively was trying to do with Warrior of Light. And I was already kind of working on it, but then I took it to a new extreme. So hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that at some point. Movement makes everything feel better? I agree. As a Tekken and Soul Calibur player, I agree. Okay, so we're ready, but we gotta wait for this phase to end. Alright, where's he coming from? Tag battle! Fight! Did I see Tokon news? Boy, howdy, did I. I want to talk about that at length. We can chat about it a little bit now. New characters are good. I don't like Deadpool, but he should be in the game. I've just never liked him. You know what I mean? You ever just cross slash because you can? Oh, why are we lagging? Weird. Do I need to protect anyone? I missed. I died. I have to protect my cloud. I can just run out of bullshit, isn't that cool? Damn it! I liked in the comics way back when we turned into his fourth wall meme lord is super annoying, but I'm happy about Blade. Yeah, that's my deal with Deadpool. Is he's just kind of annoying, but a lot of people like him, so let him have him, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, lightning zooming, and if I equip her other ability, we totally zoom. So let me do that real quick. I just took it off because I don't like the stats it has, but I like the ability itself a lot. But yeah, we're just doing our ranked dailies. It's gonna take forever because they want us to get 5 wins. And I'm not very strong. But I have a easier time winning with Lightning than I do Onion Knight. Because I can actually stop Riku before I'm level 9. Why no Lightning? Back in the day, man. She was too powerful in Opera Omnia. So we made an emote banning her because everyone would come in here and just tell me to use lightning while I was trying to do other things. Like, I'm in here, minding my own business, having fun, using terrible characters to clear hard content, and people come in, they're just like, use the meta characters. And I'm just like, shut up. Shut up and go away. And then they're like, that's not very streamer-like. And I'm like, eat shit. And that's basically how it went 4 to 5 years ago. And then they would come tell me their favorite streamer and YouTuber is better than I am, and I'd be like, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. I'm just here trying to clear Lupania with Irvine Phineas because Why not? I like the boy. Ranked wins in daily summit spinning game? Oh, that's not even the half of it. So getting 5 ranked wins as a daily, and it only gives you 1,000 eggs. And for context, I think I need like 20,000 to level up an ability 1 level. This is the most like mid-90s Korean RPG bullshit. Ragnarok Online level of... I mean, as a Final Fantasy 11 player. Oh yeah, I was gonna demonstrate the zoom, and you ready? Zoom! Pretty cool. Where's my Sephiroth? There he is. I was like, what's the game plan here? This is not really a song. Ow! I just realized that they have a cryo. Beat his ass! This isn't really a song either. But yeah, we're zooming. What up? Oh god. Whatever that is. How do you have region again? Okay, well now you have no value. Damn it! You know, there probably is a shortcut. Now that you mentioned it. I like everyone else who's like my generation-ish. We used to have those big old clunky like HP keyboards. At least my dad did, that had like the player buttons on them, so it had like pause and rewind and all that stuff. My phone is at 3%, waiting for laundry to finish, so mine lose to you. Nani? Let's see here. So we found B in the mirror. I think actually this one has volume controls on it too. I have a Hori keyboard back when they used to make this is a terrible way of showing it. But Hori, the fight stick company, they started making PC peripherals at some point when I was in the Navy. So I bought their mouse and keyboard. But I left them, like they were just in a box until I moved to the apartment. It's funny because this keyboard and the mouse are called Edge, and then their newest fight stick is called the Fighting Edge. And it's like funny because like the finish on it's effectively the same thing. It's just a keyboard, and it's like discontinued technology because they have since stopped making PC products, which I understand because it's a very crowded market. But yeah, there's buttons on this. Let me see here. That's a great idea. Next track. Next click. Fast forward, shift click, end of list. Well, this doesn't work on my keyboard. Oh, I do have a visualizer. That's what Blake wanted in the beginning. I have to figure out how to set that up. What up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. I didn't look at our opponents. Oh, it wasn't close enough. This will be though. I would use trance too if I were you. Oh, life is hard. You don't have opponents, only victims? I see a Kane, a Terra, and a Cryo. So no one that I have to kill. I was one of his victims yesterday. Oh yeah, Dr. Underscore was one of my opponents when I was doing my ranked dailies yesterday. I very fortunately did not have to engage with him too often because I was able just to farm bravery. Yeah, I thought it'd be fast enough. I have to do, so my dailies for today are to win 5 ranked games. And this is my one of 2 ranked characters that are strong enough to actually hang out in the lobbies that I get into. Too soon. This scrub, dude. Okay, so I didn't die with all my bravery, which is great. I can do ranked with you once laundry is done. I'm gonna solo queue because I find it's easier to win. Solo queue is easier? Yeah, because you don't go against pre-constructed teams usually. Yeah, and you also fight against people who are like barely paying attention. Alright, time to hold this bitch until Renoa gets bravery. Never mind. Alright, time to hold this bitch until Ken gets bravery. Again! Fuck, run! God damn it. Did you die with your bravery? Yes. No. Okay. Oh, I tried. It's always a draw. I need wins. This is an outro. I need to... Alright, so what we were doing, we're trying to find a shortcut. I just have to win 2 more. Have I ever punched a kangaroo? Fuck yeah, dude. Roger Jr. All the time. Electric Wind God Fist. Preferences. Oh yeah, skins. Oh no, we don't like that. Let's go back. Yeah, let's not do that. I used to have like anime skins for my Winamp. I used to have an Inuyasha one. It was sick. Okay, so it says next is Bravo. Okay, so next is Bravo. Where did I find that? Playback. So next is Bravo. Stop is V and previous is Z. Why are they not in the line? I don't know, but Bravo is the button. Now we know. Unless Megan's playing, you got it. Cloud skin and Riku next season? Cloud and Riku? You mean Riku skin? Cloud already got a skin. Does he get another one? Alright, so this guy is sitting there and he's trying to figure out, should I attack? And then he did. I didn't pull the trigger fast enough and it ate my input. Game is broken. But alright. It ate Army of One. This fucking guy, dude. I really need to wait for burst chains. And I probably put my other move back on. Thank you, E-Man. Eating inputs for top tier coding. I mean, every patch there's like another weird problem with the game, but it mostly functions, so we can be grateful for that. How did you guys die? Who has bravery? You. Why did you target someone else? No survivors! Yeah. I think I might not get the Tifa or Aerith skills before tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, man. They're called limited or whatever, or like, it just means that Sephiroth won't be included in the normal rotation, like the regular pulls, but they'll be back. So don't worry about it. Lightning resorts to beating up children. I mean, that's kind of what she does in her game, isn't it? She just babysits and beats up Hope. Or she beats up Snow, who is a man-child. And then she babysits Hope. She does her big sister thing. Actually, now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense that she takes care of Hope the way that she does. Because she has, Sarah. So it makes sense that that's natural for her. Now that I'm, like, thinking about it. 13 years later or whatever. 16 years later. When did that game come out? I would like for the boss to come to me. That'd be fucking cool. When is that gonna happen? Oh my god. And they're both going to the mosh pit? Fuck it, bro. Whatever. We're going to the mosh pit. Are we attacking it? Where's Cloud? There he is. Run! I ran away. A bee came and stung me. You'll never catch me. Fuck. Hydrate. You'll never catch me, coppers. Alright, Cloud. Win the game. Woo! Lightning does feel good to play with all the speed. Oh my god, I feel so powerful. Woo! Alright, one more that we can finally do Firion stuff. Oh yeah, you can just do whatever you want. She feels a lot like Warrior Light, except with all the speed that I need. Because she has really good stats too. She just has like 1.0 across the board, which is actually pretty rare. So that means like whatever you give her is what she gets, so you can build her however you want to. Obviously because I'm in ranked, I have like limited options on what I can use. Because it's only whatever's leveled up. But she's a lot of fun. I've been having luck with haste, but maybe I want to go back to this for boss chains. That's what my plan was before. There's an event coming up for us, by the way. As long as I don't have to fly anywhere for like a tournament or an event. 4 weekends away. So not this weekend, not next weekend, not the weekend after that, but the weekend after that, July 24th to the 26th, is the Marvel Tokon Open Beta. And we will be playing Marvel Tokon 12 hours a day if they let us. So yeah, unless I have to do something for money and or work or whatever. So we'll see what happens. Because our aspiration with Marvel Tokon is, assuming that we like it, which I think we will, to become the best in Florida, then the East Coast, then the United States, then the world. Ah, you want to see the progress of our work? Come, let me show you. Death Ray. Everyone's dependent on burst chains for boss damage and ranks right now because the bosses are set up to deal with people that are twice as strong as I am. So a lot of the games end in draws because I have like 16k power and I think I'm supposed to have 25, or rather that's like the limit. That's like what that's the max you can have in like this rank or something. Oh, I don't have got him. Okay, so I want to kill this Riku, but I can't on this stage until after people respawn. Because it's too dangerous. It's too spooky. Alright, I properly distracted them. That's cool. Okay, so that was decent. No way he wants me. Maybe he didn't mean to hit me. Yeah, he's using Fervid Blazer in PvP. They aren't gonna kill the boss. this looks like we might be okay. Why are you lagging? It has something to do with me being hooked up to the Elgato. Because it never happens, or maybe it's the graphics being turned up, either way. Alright. I'm in burst. They're also in burst. I don't think I can kill. Maybe I should let it rock anyway? Here, but I'll get him to my side so it's safer. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Forced my hand. Okay. I have a plan. Fucking run! GG! Alright, that's our stuff. We can do Firion now. Okay. Back to casual. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. So with Firion, we are... I'm still debating on whether I like Fervid Blazer or not. It makes him a little less cool in PvP situations, because I don't have Chain Strike, but it's helpful for Burst Chain, of course. Not having Orin on him feels terrible. Having Orin feels really important. Not having Chain Strike into Orin feels weird. The other thing we like about Fervid Blazer, though, is that it increases our stats in a way that we really like, which is like primary attack, secondary HP. Either primary HP or secondary. It's interchangeable. If you have an attack as the highest stat and HP as the second highest, or vice versa, that's the good stat alignment. Anything that gives you too much defense is kind of just sad, unfortunately. So before we start Fury, let me go pee real quick, because I did not plan correctly apparently, and then we'll be right back. Oh, if you have headphones, my bad. Sucker.
I'm like the whole Notical. 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 I'm like the only guardian the galaxy needs. I'm like the only guardian the galaxy needs. I'm like the power of the note before. I'm like the power of the note before. Oh, it's on now. Energy gentlemen, it's on now. Centurions, it's on now. Human rocket push. This is how you do it. Like this, like this, like that, like that, like this, like that. Get down. Like this, like this, like that, like that, like this is how I get down.
Attention, cease and desist. Attention,
Like this, like this.
resistance inhibitor damage. Unable to continue mission. Requesting mission update.
Note the force.
Sentinel force.
Human rocket push.
Rocket body punch.
This is how you do it. Like. I'm awesome.
Okay, we're back. What up? We can finally do casuals with Firion. And I can create a lobby and do the whole thing. So the stream is actually what it is now. Woohoo! I think we said we had like 124 to go. I've been trying to play him a lot. I'm still learning. I feel like I'm not very strong with him. At all. So it just takes some getting used to. You were already doing ranked? I'm already done with ranked. Yeah, I did it. I did like a few matches on the toilet. TMI, but that's what I woke up this morning. Went to the toilet. Did my ranked matches. It's where I play the best. I just can't stream from there. But if I could play online tournaments from the toilet, that's ideal. Like even with my pants on, just like something about sitting on the commode. Just, I'm so locked in because there's nothing else to do other than just like play your absolute best. You know what I mean? We've all been there. You saw the toilet reverse, the phone in the back of the toilet and stand, right? No. Regular. I don't know if there's enough space back there for my knees. I'm kind of tall. I'm like 6'2". So the thing I said earlier about no survivors, where that comes from is an old memory. On the aircraft carrier, Whenever someone was getting trained on how to use the tractors that drag around the aircraft, I don't know if this is like across the board, but at least on the Truman, the yellow shirts that would train people how to use the tractor, they had this thing where they would tape a giant T to the side of your head, to the side of your helmet, to stand for trainee, as you're like operating the tractor, and they had someone there with you, like making sure that you were like doing it correctly. But every time you would start the tractor, the person supervising you would scream at the top of their lungs, "Rookie driver, rookie driver!" And then, as is tradition, everybody, whether you're part of that group or not, if you're in earshot of hearing rookie driver, you also scream in unison, "No survivors!" And it was very funny. Clearly, still to this day. And it was just like, it was just a funny, trolly way of letting everyone know, like, hey, there is someone here learning, so like, it's very easy to get complacent on the flight deck because everyone is so good at what they're doing. So it's helpful to have that kind of a loud announcement to let everyone know, like, hey, this person might not know what they're doing, so you actually have to watch out. You want to tussle? Oh shit. I don't want to tussle anymore. Oh god! Wait, this is my way out. Bye! Going back to my planet. Sucker. But yeah, so that just is in my head all the time. Because you're always getting new people, and then even like people that have been there for a while, they don't have tractor training, so like it was like a week. You'd hear it at least once a week from anyone. Like you'd be in the hangar bay, rookie driver, and then wherever you're at, no survivor, everyone. We're talking like 50 people all at once, no survivors. Don't want to go there. I'm being gatekept. Are we level 9? We are level 9. We're about to do some serious damage. GG! Yeah, it was very funny. When everyone in that environment, when everyone's doing what they're supposed to, and like people aren't being assholes, or there's no corruption or whatever, that vibe and everything is top notch. And I have tried to perpetuate that everywhere I go since then. So like as a student, when I was at Full Sail, as an employee at Full Sail, as a manager, I try to keep that vibe going. That same kind of like, that exact, no party, thank you. That same kind of like attitude. And like that story in particular where it's like making fun of people, but also like it's endearing and it's like it's okay. So it's just like everyone is just like, hey, you're new at this, hey, you're learning, hey, whatever. I like it a lot. And anyone's welcome to join, by the way. (92766). It might not let you while we're in queue, but while we're in the match, it'll let you join. I watched Tekken Top 8 from Evo. That was like the main Top 8 I wanted to watch. It's way less entertaining than Tekken 7. Not to like continue to poop on that game, but like it had the players that I recognized. Everything was going awesome, and I was like, oh yeah, the vibe. We had MYK and Tasty Steve on commentary. MYK is so good at commentary. Oh my god, he is so amazing. And Tasty Steve, of course, the legend. But even still, I was just like, something about the vibe just feels incorrect. What's up, Strixley? I don't think there's any fixing it. But hoping for Tokon to be amazing and awesome. We have some things to try out. So like we have that beta in 4 weeks. We'll probably be playing a lot of this while I edit tactics. I made a lot of progress this weekend. I also think that what I should do is I should go back through all the old playthroughs that I had. I still have the videos on an external hard drive somewhere. Tonight/tomorrow morning. Is that when Titus is coming? It's gonna be really funny when I become a Titus main, considering that he's like my least favorite protagonist. Because I haven't played 16 yet, so maybe Clive's my least favorite. But he seems cool. Actually, you know what? I think I like Titus. I like Titus more than Cecil. I think Cecil's my least favorite protagonist. Joke's on you, sucker! But Cecil's so swaggy. Yeah, but he's also kind of a loser. He's not very cool. He doesn't really do anything the whole game. He's carried heavily by his adopted daughter and his girlfriend and Yang and fucking everyone else in that game. Valid opinion, he's an idiot. He's kind of bad. Where's my Prompto at? Hello! You ready to fuck some shit up, Prompto? I think I fucked up. It's gonna be close. No, we did it. Woo! We did it perfectly. I don't have a wall breaker yet. I got you, buddy. Hold on. I got you, buddy. Hold on. Alright, burst too early. Dr. Underscore is killing it. I liked him as a kid, but seeing the playthrough, things changed. I mean, it's kind of like Kane. Like, Kane is so cool looking. But, like, Kane doesn't really redeem himself until the second game, and then even then, he's not super interesting. Okay, so Riku might burst, and if she does, then we have to go chase, but we're good. Watch out for Meteor. And it's on. Buffer underscore! Woo! But I do like Titus more. Titus gets... Oh, hey, thanks so much. Titus turns out fine. He just kind of annoys me the whole game. Up until, like, the third act. When I was younger, I didn't like Vaughn. The character I didn't like. Oh, let me invite people again every time. And then, as I grew older, I was like, Vaughn's actually fine. I took a FF personality test. Guess who I got? Well, I only know you through your webcam, so fuck if I know. But is it Renoa? Because that's the most obvious. I joined the game for Terra. I love her the most character of the modern roster, but I don't like playing her. Hopefully with the buff, I got Zidane, lol. Bro, it's because you're so good with the ladies. It's because you're so smooth. And you're so down to help people. And they're like, boom. That's who you are. That's pretty good. I joined this. Who did I want to play? I wanted to play Cryo. And I still would. It just took like too long for me to get her second UR. It took me like 50 days. And in the beta, I didn't have her first UR the entire time. It was very annoying. And then as soon as we got people who stayed up late to watch the beta, as soon as we got her region, the tree, our win rate went from like 50 to like 90. It was stupid. It was like, oh, I didn't. Okay. 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 I understand. I thought I was gonna get Riku or Yuna, to be honest. Dude, Yuna's the real one. Alright, where am I going? I'll go up top. Because in theory, I can handle myself. In theory. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up top again. I think if I pulled the trigger on Orin, I wouldn't have got launched because I would have been in animation lock. I'm gonna break E. About to respawn. So playing both Prompto and Cloud is like super good because I have a really high opinion of both characters. I think they're really strong. And one of the main reasons for both of them is the stun, the debuff that they put on the flare and on cross slash. And the thing I've learned while playing them, as long as like you save that for when it's most valuable and important, you're off to the races. Because you absolutely need that to land, because you will for sure kill someone. or stop a burst phase or do something like effortlessly. Come here, come here, come here, come here. All right, that's all I got. No! I don't have any moves. All right, I just have to be very careful. Like very, very careful. In fact, that barely helped. Oh God. I heard Renoa die. I thought it was the enemy Renoa. I wasn't paying attention. That's my issue with Firion right now, is like, if I use Blood Weapon too early, I'm cooked. Because I can't get close enough to people to do anything. Although I guess I could have Fervid Blazered someone. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Meteor? I didn't see it. I had, one of the issues I have with this game, I hope they had an option. I have a color issue with my vision. I'm not like full colorblind, but like enough for it to be a problem. I can't see in this game, and especially in Final Fantasy 14, depending on the stage, I have an extremely hard time seeing the telegraphs on the ground. Very, very hard time. Like, I can see them, but they definitely don't jump out at me. You know what I mean? Completely forgot you were partially colorblind. Yeah, I have to put the setting on in like every game I play. In Marvel Rivals, it was definitely the worst because I'm not used to playing a game like that. And there's so much shit happening. I have the hardest time figuring out who's an enemy or who's a friend. So for a hot minute, when I was first playing the game, playing Captain America, there's moments where like I'm jumping on the enemy backline and then I see something happen. So then I jump onto another character and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat this guy up. And it's my own teammate because I can't differentiate friend and foe. Not easily. Not in a way of like fast-paced gameplay. So there's plenty of times where like I run at someone and I'm just like, why am I not hitting them? Oh, it's my guy. But fortunately that game has, you're just playing Hydra Cap. Fortunately that game has a lot of settings so you can change that. So I just like go through and I change the colors of things and I change the colorblind settings and all those things. But games where I don't have it, I feel awkward. It was the worst when I was playing Smash Brothers competitively, like back in Brawl days, like 2008, 2009, because like I would request that my opponents pick a certain color and then we have a certain color so I can see easier. But sometimes people would be jerks and they wouldn't do that. So I'd have a hard time differentiating who's my teammate. Especially if there's like two characters that are the same. So if it's like my teammate's character and the enemy, and I'm just like, we are so cooked. We are, there's plenty of times where I just like down air up smash my own teammate. And it isn't until I'm pulling the trigger on the up smash that I realize, wait a minute. But whatever. All right, this time we got it. I really goofed last time. But we're also still tinkering with Firion. Oh, so I redid my Warrior of Light build. I was on the Dissidia.dev website and I redid my casual Warrior of Light build because I was like, he's set up to kind of be unkillable. But I still sometimes die, so I was like, what can be done here to make me stupid tough? And I concocted something, and without even like setting it up on purpose, the experiment solved itself because I got hit by a Balthier meatball and survived. Which was the first time that it ever happened where like I got hit by it. I got flung a million miles into the air and it took like 5 seconds to hit the ground, and I was like, oh, you know, I've never experienced this because usually I'm dead. Balthier clearly forgot the sauce. Yeah, on the meatball for sure. So we're gonna tinker with that more. Leave my moderator alone! Alright. Alright, now, to get in there and not immediately die. What up, Crescent? Oh shit, I use Earthbreaker. Go, 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 I got this. I'll hold them off. There's a light pole there. Oh, there is just a Riku. I felt like an outfielder. I got him. I got him. Can I win the game like this? Maybe. Maybe. I think Riku might get it. Okay, so because their Renoa was a bot, that's the only reason we won. So I have to figure out what I can do better. I lack mobility. So we might tinker with that some more. Because Fervent Blazer is pretty rad for the burst chain, but I want Chain Strike. But if I get Chain Strike, what do I replace it with? And I feel like I have to... I don't know. We gotta figure it out. We're still tinkering. But I think this is a good time to pull out the Warrior of Light real quick, just to demonstrate. So I changed all of his support abilities to make sure that I always had HP maxed out. I switched out his Shining, whatever, his Spin for Eject Impact. And right now I'm using Earthbreaker. I hope to God. I'm definitely better with Cloud, but I don't feel like changing his abilities around. I got you. And I'm running Supreme Soul, which is whatever. And basically, along with my... This one you can ignore, but along with my monks, we are doing pretty good. I just am way less active because I don't have like such short cooldowns. But I'm able to survive forever, so my plan is to just basically go into the bullshit and waste the enemy cooldowns. There is a big-ass bird of prey outside. You leave my turtles alone. I don't think they go after turtles. But these neighborhood cats, they better watch out. That's all I know. They're a big-ass bird. How big? Have you ever seen Rescuers Down Under? Talking that kind of big. Big ass bird. And the only drawback right now is that sometimes I don't clear camps as quickly as I want to. Oh, did I not reach? Renoa has some crazy range, huh? Yeah, she's got it. Let me go help Doctor Underscore. Alright, we're good. Needed to heal. So with this, I have to make sure I use Ultimate Shield way more than I used to. Lightning, please go get bravery. Oh my god. Rough, buddy. And the drawback is that my attack is even lower than before, which is pretty abysmal. But it's a work in progress. Hopefully, the Yuna ability is high in HP or attack and not defense like the other water abilities. Because both Ramza and Y'shtola have defense as their highest stat, and it's very annoying. What up? I think it was Azamar or Calator, one of you. You were like, why can't you just go camp out on the enemy base? And you know what? You're so right. But she just teleported away, so that's why. Oops. Damn, I really wanted it to come out first. Of course. Damn it! Overactive boss. But yeah, definitely not very impactful. Warrior like giving 0 fucks for the longest time? Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the character. But yeah, right now I have 50,000 health. Well, we stopped them from winning. And in casual, that feels like a win. But yeah, it has to be worked on a little bit, but basically trying to make ourselves as buff as humanly possible. And then figure out how to play around it. That's the idea. That's all. That was the demonstration. Back to actually doing boss damage.
この世界叶えてみせるさ野花が咲くへ人々が笑って過ごせる毎日を俺は守りたい
Cool to see how many ways different ways she could be worse than lightning. So the way that Liz plays him really inspired me. Blizzard, who comes to the chat occasionally, because I was like, yeah, in pre-cons you can use him like a support character. It's just that I'm in solo queue so often that I'm like, what do I do with him? Because clearly, like, I just kind of ran him like a support character in that game. And it was just Dr. Underscore doing everything. Like, all the damage to the boss, like, it's too hard. Meanwhile, Lightning can just do whatever she wants all the time, which is pretty cool. Because you can also run a support build of Lightning. You can give her heal and Ramza for 2 URs and then haste or whatever you want to give her. Orin. And then you're off to the races. You're just a farming machine. You can stack her completely with HP and just farm mobs. Our teammate is usually always on auto. So be advised. Alright, so I have to save Blood Weapon. Blood Weapon is my most important skill because it's my only gap closer. We have to get our head right for that. Stay on the ledge. Yes! Light pull!
しばらくは大丈夫かお明るくなった力じゃないわナイス
I need the first one. There we go. In my opinion, very worthless. Damn, I was trying to not die with my bravery. How the fuck did they get up here so fast? Oh, that move is like 10 seconds long, I guess. Oh, and they have teleport. No! So now I don't have a gap closer. But he goofed. I think we definitely need two things to close the distance. If we're not going to have a range attack. Because I can't get anything going. So I think I have to drop Fervid Blazer. Because I don't want to drop Orin. Hack game and add skill slot? Dude. For real. I think maybe I can get rid of Earthbreaker when Yuna drops, and then that solves his problem. And then I think Firion will like become very dumb. Very dumb strong. Because you'll have two gap closers. One of them heals himself. He'll have an Orin-esque ability that also breaks shields. And then he'll have his two URs. And the Yuna UR should be hopefully water element. Hopefully. And hopefully not give him defense. Hopefully give him HP or attack. Please. But knowing my luck, Yuna's going to give defense, and then the Waka ability will give HP or attack, and I'll be super sad. The vibe. So I dropped Fervid Blazer. I moved Orin to top left, and I have Chain Strike now. So my Birch Chains are going to be small, but my plan is to be a killing machine. We'll see how it goes. And if we run into issues where we get one shot too quickly, we can move around my support stats to give me more HP. I'm still trying to figure out how I like them. Because the other thing I could do is I can get rid of Earthbreaker, but that seems like a terrible idea considering that the way I heal myself is by doing damage. So if they put up a shield, I can't survive for 7 seconds point blank in front of someone. It's not like a Roja where I'm always at a safe distance. I just needed the health, thank you. They have regen now, which sucks. Almost done with the alt accounts and then we cook. I've never been that guy. I've had a bunch of friends who made like secondary characters in like Final Fantasy 11 and 14 and stuff, and I'm always just like, I can barely get anything accomplished on my main account. Hell no, I'm not gonna open a new one. Oh, I have the shield. I was like, what did he counter? Supreme Soul. Just for gifts, not to actually play. Interesting. All right. You gotta watch out for this Gaia. I'm not gonna target the Sephiroth. Making sure. His auto combo is kind of weird, but I think I like it. I think one more crystal, we win the game. As long as I don't get gypped by Sephiroth. Fucked up. So maybe rather than holding the boss, I should have just go killed more people. I think that's what I'm not doing right on this character. I think he needs blood. He heals himself by dealing damage to things. So I think I need to go, like, fight some people. I think that might be the thing, especially if I'm not running the second UR. I just have to be in the combat all the time. Although I will, before we queue up, I will change one thing. Give him more HP. When Guy hit me with Tifa, I thought I took a little bit too much damage for my liking. It was more than half, and I was like, ugh, that's a medium attack. That's too much. Kelshifer. Kelshifer? Is that a Kelly? Is that a Kelty? What's a Kelshifer? All right. Well, she's going in. Just need a crystal. We just need a crystal. Woo! I won the 1v1. That's all that matters. I won the 1v1, which is what's important to me. Good job. I turned my game down. Now it's...
Some girls are sweeties who will fill your life with joy. Some girls will break your heart, leave you crying on the street destroyed. But I don't like those girls. Don't need them in my world. I need a special girl you don't find every day. Don't need an overachiever. Bad girls are just bad news. What I'm looking for is a special class of girl who can kick my ass. Diversity.
Hello? I messed with the gain of my laptop, and it's not working.
Last night I took my boo on a nice romantic date, and I went to pay the check, and she cracked my skull with a pasta plate.
Hello?
Said I don't mean no
Oh God, that's your mic.
harm, she broke
Oh, I have a sound.
and that's the kind of
have-
charm that I appreciate.
I just found it. Whatever. There you go. I have a mix. So it sounds like you're 50 feet underground. All I did was turn my gain down a little bit. Now it's gonna have a...
Will I survive these River City girls? I might just die from River City girls.
And I don't know how to fix it entirely. I have all these tech stream. I don't want another tech stream. It's always a tech stream. I just want everything to work. I touched the game. That was my bad. I was like, I feel like I'm teaching, and I shouldn't touch it. I shouldn't have touched it. Violet. All right, hold on. Okay. I think no, this is still too quiet. And it's not picking up this. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. I gotta figure out where... See, at least the good thing is in OBS, I can see when it's working correctly, and I think, yeah, it's better now. What did I do differently? Okay, well, whatever. Don't do that again. Every stream is a tech stream. I'm so tired of it. It's the problem with having, like... I don't know. I'm sure somewhere out there, there's, like, actual products that work without... The microphone that I'm using is from 2005, 2006. It is a vocal microphone for music. It's a Behringer something something. And I have it plugged into a thing from 2007, which was a mixer that has everything XLR, and then it goes to USB, so that you can do stuff on the computer. So because my tech is 20 years old, it's not really supported, which I think is problem one. And problem two is that, like, I'm just not very savvy, I guess, when it comes to, like, how all these things work. Damn, I died. I didn't think I was gonna die, but I died. So it just takes a lot of finessing. But I'm sure there's like modern stuff these days, which is just like you can get a microphone that is designed specifically for computer use and it'll just work. I did buy like a Yeti, I think it was called, or a blue Yeti. I bought something and I was using it for a little bit and we didn't like it. This sounded way better. Especially when I like mess with filters and stuff. I love my validity for the longest time, picked a roll on background noise. That was my issue, was that there was a time, the old heads remember, there was a time where like we had this like constant sound effect in the background, like constant white noise. It was very irritating. And then if that wasn't the case, then the problem was that it was just picking up too many things in the background and not me. And it did not sound crisp. We started using it for like when there was multiple people in the room that wanted to be heard. So if we were doing like a co-op game or something, and then that became its only use. This is my jam, by the way. This is the theme of my main character. Oh, I just realized they have a Riku. I know what's happening. Worth it. I made her use some abilities. A new mic is very condensed, but I have to move it close enough. The other thing too is that OBS has a bunch of filters and settings and stuff, which also help. And I'm not a big enough audiophile to be able to do it on my own, but I like do a lot of trial and error, which is how you're supposed to do it. But my trial and error involves me going live and then letting the chat tell me that I sound like dog shit. So, you know, it kind of works. Good job, gang. Could always do a bunch of recordings for anything, but I'd be lazy. I used to do audio tests every day. I used to do audio tests every day to test out the sound of the game and sound of the microphone with the game and everything else. And sometimes I still do that if I change a configuration entirely. But also sometimes I find it more fun just to go live and then let everyone tell me that everything is broken. That doesn't work when you have no viewers. So I'm very fortunate to have the people who are here quite often here. Because back in the day of like streaming Final Fantasy 15 to exactly 2 people, which is like probably myself and then a friend that I made, Deli. Why does Prompto sound like he was having a private moment? He's excited. Getting kills that good? Yeah. Refreshing. But yeah, tech issues a lot harder to deal with when you only have like 3 viewers. When you have 5 who actually give a shit about what they're watching, then you just use them. That's the plan. All right, so I dropped We Are Your Quality Control Boss. Thank you. I really appreciate it, actually. So we dropped Fervid Blazer, and I feel like we're able to cook again because we can actually get in. Grind my ass and Raid Shadow Legend, reach a goal, right before Tifa disappears, did 40 pulls, 0 URs. Gotcha. Cool, man. My goal is to get every character's kit to level 30 so that I can do their challenges. I have every UR in the game for casual mode. And then after all that stuff, then my priority shifts to maxing out whatever character I want to use in ranked, which would be Warrior of Light, but I feel like I can't hang with Riku. So it's not going to be Warrior of Light. That's right! That's right! Wrong neighborhood, motherfucker! We shot that guy. Maybe Aroha? Oh, Aroha's in a really bad place. I only have one Fuga UR. It's level 10. That's my other thing. That's the other thing with this game that I've always thought was going to be infuriating, is I don't really get to choose what character I get to play in ranked. My 2 strongest ranked characters, 3 strongest ranked characters, 4 strongest ranked characters in weird ways. Onion Knight, number 1, Lightning, number 2. And then it might be a tie between Kryl and Warrior Light. Reason being, I think one of Warrior Light's URs is 50, the other one's 60. Kryl, her Holy is level 20, but her Tree is level 99. Because I have, like, all of hers. Also, I forgot that I had a Maximum Carnage remix on this soundtrack that also uses the intro of the original animated series, or the 90s animated series, and I'm fucking hype as fuck right now. And I'm gonna turn this shit up, just so you guys know. There's a lot going on screen, and I understand, but, like, turn my headphones up. Turn my headphones up. Run from this. Watch your ears. Oh yeah. I took 19 isn't terrible. I'm just gonna be hard to hear. Oh god, Hellfire. Fuck! I wasted it, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I was like 0.1 second away from being able to do my UR. I'm trying to train myself like a League of Legends ADC, which is unfamiliar to me. I need to go in. I'm not used to going in. I play very passive. But going in is new. Why is it going after Riku still? There you go. I gotta cover Dr. Underscore. Missed. I did my job. Get him, Dr. Rigatoni! Oh, it's not over yet for me. Leave my moderator alone! Things that don't appear on the scoreboard. Just throwing myself at the opponent. Woo! I'm gonna go clip that later. I'm gonna put that on my Twitter and on my YouTubes. Oh, speaking of YouTubes, this is the plan. I'm gonna make a Star Fox video. Greatest playthrough of Star Fox SNES in the world. Then I have to figure out what emote to make for that game to put in this channel. Because I decided every YouTube video I put out that's of the main series, greatest playthrough of whatever, that's kind of what I'm trying to do these days. Tribute. We'll get an emote. Once Star Fox is up, I'm going to put up Tactics. I'm going to finish editing Tactics. And then we can start playing Unicorn Overlord on this channel. However, I have playthroughs of Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 15, Hamtaro Ham Adventure, and some other things that I have all the footage for on external hard drives. And I think if I put them back into Premiere and I edit the shit out of them to the current format we're doing, I could probably make things out of those too. But we'll see how I feel, because some of that footage is like ancient. But if I edit it to hell, the way that I edited Final Fantasy 4 down to 20 minutes, I think it might be, we might have like a thing going here. Which, by the way, if I ever release anything or if I have a stream and you have an opinion about it, please let me know. Because I don't want to suck. I only want to suck if it's funny. As you like, remember when like we used to do the MS Paint thumbnails and stuff? Like, that to me is hilarious. Like drawing text with crayon tool. That shit's funny as hell. Dr. Pasta. Leave my moderator alone! He activated burst. I saw the cane running across the map. I was like, no! No! Hook shot, sword, hook shot, sword, die, respawn, hook shot. Make sure I got everything? Hell yeah, thank you so much. But yeah. Let's go see if we can find Hamtaro, shall we? Let me show you what like the plan is. For like the regulars who really care. For people who are new here and they're just watching the Dissidia channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry if this next part's gonna be boring, but like we're in queue anyway, so there's nothing going on. Never mind. We'll get back to this. So I already a while ago unlisted all the Opera Omnia videos and I put them in a playlist so you can find them. They should release a character named Guy who was raised by beavers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Aku, you're cooking, bro. If they add Layla and or Guy to this game, it's fucking over, bro. I really want the Final Fantasy 5 rep to be Ferris. But I like Bart's too. Alright, so do you think Zero Espers has a shield? Okay. I'm not going down there. It seems like a bad idea. I gotta figure out where this meatball is. There it is. Watch out for the meatball, Dr. Rigatoni. It goes to the ground. Alright, where's my Prompto at? There's my defender. Alright, that's my burst phase. Hell yeah. It was worth it. Dude, if they give us Guy, holy shit, I'll be so hyped. I love Final Fantasy 2, man. That game is a lot of fun. I don't know if this will kill, but I hope so. Woo! Thank gosh. I was like, I don't have Vortex. It's fun when you understand the leveling system and abuse the hell out of it. Oh yeah. No, like for a while, like my two, maybe like not the Final Fantasies I think are the best. I think 8's really fucking good though. It's my favorite, or was my favorite. I think Tactics might be winning. I don't know. We'll see. We have to play 8 again. I just love 8's story and characters. Final Fantasy 8 and 2 have the same problem, I think, in the like population of players, where it's like it's very easy to misunderstand how to play the game and then have a fucking terrible time the entire time. Like it's very, very easy. I've watched, like, I didn't have this issue growing up, but I've seen a bunch of other people play both 8 or 2, not completely understand how the leveling works or the draw system or junction or any of that stuff, and then just have a fucking miserable time. And it makes me sad every time I see it. Because I'm just like, oh, all right, fair. Which I also like understand. I had a miserable time until I started phase shifting properly in 13. Paradigm shift for sure. Same deal where it was like, how come I can't do what I need to do, and then realize like, oh, I have to constantly be changing all the time. This costume is the PSP version. Yeah, they've kind of kept some of the old, the OG Dissidia designs the same since like way back in the day. Strixley, I know you're at work. Can you sell me on Stream Elements? Gummy was here last time. I was bothering him about it. But I need to know about Stream Elements because my chat for YouTube stopped working. And I use Streamlabs, and the shit's always broken. Because it doesn't show YouTube subs or text or anything, and that's where Mammoth Salty is, and where Calator and Blake are sometimes. I actually use both. Oh. Well, I need Streamlabs to stop breaking, so I need to I probably have to sit down one day and just redo everything. Because they also got rid of my Wolfwood alert because I don't have extra life anymore. Alright, this is what we were doing. I think Streamlabs feels more solid, to be honest. I'm looking for things to not break rather than features. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're going back. A lot of these are unlisted. So these are all the Dissidia videos that are in a playlist, so you can access them from the playlist, but you can't find them by searching for them. And then where are we at? I started a Final Fantasy 11 thing and I abandoned it because I thought it was too much. Okay, so here we go. I have 40 videos of Final Fantasy 15. And they did not do well. Did not pick up people at all. All 40 of them kind of terrible. But what I do have is I do have all 40 of the episodes still on an external hard drive. So if I give them the same treatment I gave FF4, we could maybe salvage the greatest playthrough of Final Fantasy 15 out of it. And then the same is true for a few other things. I also recently made a Dragon Ball FighterZ playlist because I unlisted all my Dragon Ball FighterZ matches. Speed Racer, I could also turn into a greatest playthrough. This game is hilarious, by the way.
I'm not afraid of your
Check this out.
path will be perilous indeed. Beware the evil rat spearman and the fiery traps of doom. This guy cannot sound like the main bad guy. I gotta find another voice for him. He should probably sound like Wang. I'm not afraid. Just show me the way.
Oh, are you prepared? Oh God, it's already starting. The spears.
I'm in the infinite. That was an infinite.
Oh, Super Nintendo games. You're so fair. Nice try, Speed. Where's the First Soldier videos? All the First Soldier videos are also in a playlist. You have to go to my channel. Streamlabs is drunk? Yes. You have to go to my channel and go to playlist because they're all... Why is there a Speed Racer side scroller? Oh, it gets better. There's also a racing element. Half of the game is side-scrolling platformers, like an adventure game back in the day, and all of the in-between stages are like F-Zero stages. I have the full playthrough unlisted, but it's part of this conversation of like, oh, I could probably make a video out of them. There's too many Firions, I'm confused. Which one am I? But yeah, Super Nintendo, it was a crazy time. I was so close! I was so close! Alright, be cool. Everyone, calm the heck down. Everyone relax. I was so close. Gosh darn it. Anyway, reach out to my buddy asking where to use your multi-stream chat to let you know. I was using Streamlabs, and it worked for 2 years, and then it just stopped working the other day. We noticed it. So it could be a Cura skill issue. However, I'm never gonna learn. Update? Probably. It also gives me like a white screen all the time. Like it seems, it appears to crash on the browser. So knowing that I'm never gonna get better at things, I need to make sure I use tools that can take that into consideration. You know what I mean? I need dummy-proof things. I missed! I got him! I got him! I got her! Oh my god. Using his bow and arrow is so situational, but when you actually use it in the right moment, it feels magical. Just arrow. But yeah, all the first soldier videos are still there. They're just in an they're also unlisted. The problem, not the problem. When it comes to YouTube, the Opera Omnia videos were good for the time. And now they're really only good to be archived for like us when we want to go find them again. They're not very good to just be floating around on YouTube. And I think if I understand how things work correctly, and stuff is always changing, you need to catch the algorithm wave. And part of catching the algorithm wave is when you have a boatload of videos, if people see them on their sidebar and they don't click on them, and enough people don't click on them, that negatively impacts you as far as your visibility. At least this is what I understood like a few years ago when I was really trying to think about it. So I unlisted a bunch of old videos that aren't evergreen because like no one really is looking for Opera Omnia anymore. So like all of the independent fights, the Dragon Ball Fighters matches, things like that, like things that might pop up on the side that people would just skip over because it's not relevant or interesting. So I'm trying to really focus on making YouTube like evergreen content. So if you want to find First Soldier or Dragon Ball or Opera Omnia, just go to the playlist, but they're unlisted. But yeah, that was one Speed Racer video. It was called Speed Racer and My Most Dangerous Adventures was the name of that video. I also have 10 episodes of Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, which I need to edit down into one video because the doing everything in parts also wasn't really working for us. And then I'll try to
Magnificent.
that game looks like this. So this also needs to turn into a thing. The funny thing about this game is, one, it's terrible. Two, it's made by the Zelda people. So there's that. It's a Game Boy Zelda game with Hamtaro characters. It's really funny and bad. And I played it because my friend Christine asked me to play it for her birthday. She was like, "Can I request a playthrough?" And I said, "Sure." And she's like, "Will you play Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak on the Game Boy Advance or whatever?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'll play anything. I don't afraid." So that's what we doing. Sounds like Goof Troop, yeah. But yeah, I think I'll go and try to salvage some of the old stuff and see if any of it is savable, because otherwise they're just unlisted down in the depths. And then we can just basically start from scratch once they're all caught up. Yeah, that's just me sharing what I think I should do. And just play a lot of Dissidia until then. The Dissidia goal, 300 games on every character, get their second weapon, finish the challenges for every character, and then once that's done, streams will probably turn back into Final Fantasy XI when we're in between games. Or Marvel Tokon, or fighting something. It'll turn into something. But also what's going to happen is, like, every month we're going to get a new character, so we'll have to do 300 games of the new character and do their challenges and stuff. So I'll still be playing the game on my own, but I'll just do like dailies and normal things. Playing casuals with friends, joining Strixley's Twitch chat and convincing her to leave Ranked because Ranked is a toxic, awful place, and to come play casuals because it's fun. And Ranked is only a toxic, awful place because it's supposed to be. The game is a pay-to-win gacha, and Ranked is where that all exists. So it's just bad for your brain by design. And the problem with it is that I've seen so many games like this that are just designed to like be bad for your brain that players always think that like they're the issue. They always think like, oh, I just need to be more stoic or I need to tolerate it more. And it's just like, no. It's supposed to be kind of whack. There's ways they could fix it though, I think, to make it less extreme, like a middle ground compromise, if you will, between pay to win gotcha nonsense and I think the main thing they have to do is change the level caps of the lobbies. So like right now, I think the bronze level cap is 10. And then gold is like 40 and then diamond is uncapped, right? Or gold is 60. I need to lower the HP of the boss or increase the timer. Yeah, so this idea that I have does all of that basically. And I'll get into it once I survive this. Thank you. I didn't have Vortex, but I figured it'd be better just to let it go. Okay, so we can look at the level caps for the lobbies, but I'll explain what my plan is. So they added a new rank. Outstanding. I think the new rank, what is it called, Ultima, should be the only rank that is uncapped. I think Omega, which is where I am now, O2, should be capped at level 99. And if they cap it at 99, then with all these new caps, they would change monster health and boss health accordingly. But it would feel less dramatic of a jump. Because isn't like the diamond level cap 99? I feel like it should be 80. Because the jump is like from 60 to 100, which is like very steep. I try to be cute. They want to keep all the flubs away from the whales. I think if they change the level caps of each rank, it still does that. We'll take a brief moment to look at it real quick before I queue up for the next one. Because I need to remember exactly what the level caps are. I think it's like 10, 40, maybe it's 20, 40, no. I think it's 10, 40, 60, and then 99, and then uncapped. But the jump from 60 to uncapped is huge. Because like, it costs more currency and things as you continue to level up your abilities. So like it's not... Where's the information for this? Yeah, so the level caps currently are 20, 30, 60. So bronze is level 20, silver is level 30. These are the caps, which is also the consideration for how much health the boss has. and how much health the monsters have. The bronze is 20. Silver is 30, which is only a 10 increase. Then gold jumps to level 60, which is a huge jump at that level when you're like new to the game. Because in silver, you probably have like one UR at level 30, or maybe one at 40. It doesn't matter, but it's at 30, and then the other one's at 20, and then your other stuff's maybe at 30. So when you get into the gold lobby, you rank up, and then you have people that are like at level 60. They're just gonna whoop ass, but then the boss and the monsters are also capped to you. So what this does is it deters players from playing ranked, because now the boss is too hard and shit's too crazy. So the bosses and monsters being too tough, in my opinion, because I'm gonna give the developers credit, is probably on purpose, because they want you to spend money to make the pain go away. They want you to spend money and roll on the Onion Knight banner and drop $400 so that you can get more URs and eggs. And then you get more URs and you're like, cool, I'm level 60 now. But then you don't have enough eggs. So then you give them more money so that you can draw more to get eggs. Like, you see what I mean? Like, this feels like it's on purpose. So it's just like maliciously fucked up, in my opinion. And I've always had an issue with it, and I will always comment on it. So then Diamond is an even bigger jump, because it goes from level 60 to a level 99 cap. And as I was saying, like, the currency to level up abilities increases. I can try to put them on the left side. There we go. The currency to level up abilities increases by a lot when you get to like level 60 plus. Like, it costs so many eggs to level up your abilities once you get to higher levels. And then, cool. So like me, I'm technically a gold level player. Hello, love play with you, sir. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. So based on where my power level is this whole time, I'm a gold player. And I've played every day since the game came out. I have like 4,000 matches. PvP Prodigy here. Oh, hell yeah. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking out my stream, man. But like, my characters are gold characters. I don't technically have a diamond character. So then what happens is when you cross the Omega, like Diamond and Omega and Ultima, it all kind of blurs together. Because Ultima and Omega, like, Ultima, the bosses are just like too strong.
You're going
Thanks
to
so much.
like me.
Woohoo! I appreciate it. Everything is just too strong because like the jump is really high. And one more second, guys, I apologize. So if we go look at the other Onion Knights, this is broken. Hello? What? Hello? I made it unresponsive. Hey, I found a bug. So there was a point where I was like the third or like the second or third best Onion like in the first week of the ranking stuff. But I'm like 10,000 points behind the other people. It should reload the party too, right? Yes. All right, one more second. Let me see if I can do it again without breaking it. I'm trying to get to Onion Knight. There it is. So where did I wind up? I don't know if it's going to include me on this anymore because I started playing Lightning. Yeah, it totally doesn't. Anyway, here's... This guy is not too bad. He's 18 power, 18,000. Is this the one? Also 18,000. There was a point where it was like 15k and the Onion Knight above me was like 22,000. And I'm like, I can't... I don't belong in the same tier as them. But the game is like, hey, win 5 ranked matches. And I'm like, I can't. And the community and people have always said, you know, like, oh, you just gotta wait for all the high-level players and the whales to rank up so that, you know, they go to the new rank and then we can have fun in the rank we're in. And I'm like, no. Like, if you want to do that, cool. I don't want to do that. Because the bosses are still too hard. Everything takes too long to kill. As an Ununited, it's a miserable experience until you're level 9. Because you're already under-leveled, and then you're hella under-leveled by design. Like, the whole thing sucks. And I hope it casual and not ranked. So that was like my whole attitude that I had for a while, where people were like, oh, why don't you play in ranked? And I'm like, I'm looking, like, not even talking about community, like other players. I don't care about that at all. Talking specifically about what I see in-game. In-game says this is the level cap of the lobby. Fighting the mobs and bosses. Okay, this is the power level I feel and all that kind of stuff. Looking at my character, especially the one season I just stayed Diamond 5 the whole time, I'm like, I'm a gold character. I have a gold power level. So once I got Diamond 5, I just stayed there. Because I was like, I don't want to put up with it. Casual is like way better for my brain. Because you get to like tinker and mess with stuff and do all these cool things. And you don't have to like worry about any kind of disparities or the bosses being too strong. I'm just trying to shoot him. Good, you got the bravery. That's what I was hoping for. Because of the power level that I'm at, when I play in ranked, like the boss does anything, I lose like half health. Or if I fight a behemoth, like the boss does anything, I just die. We need a crystal. Charlie's kind of out of the way. Meteor's gonna kill someone. So until I get a character to 99, I think we're just gonna chill. But that being said, if there's a Warrior of Light or a Lightning Banner, that's our opportunity to try to get closer to 99. But I think we're leaning towards Lightning because I don't think Riku's gonna get touched anytime soon, and I can't keep up with Riku's as a Warrior of Light. I can as Cryo. Warrior of Light is amazing. I also think he's amazing. I hope he gets buffs, honestly. The only thing that he's OP, yeah. The only thing I want on the wish list for him is I would like him to move a little bit faster. And I think they need to do something with his Supreme Soul. Because Supreme Soul just doesn't seem as useful as Tree or Double HP or Quartet of Bravery. But But if they do other things like make his passive or his unique better, I'd be fine with that too. His stats are amazing. He has good skills otherwise. He has really low cooldowns on stuff. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just afraid of like investing into him with everything I saved up and then not having a good time in rank, like not having fun, because that's how I felt before, where I was like, I'd load in his Warrior Light and the opponent had like a Prial or a Riku. And there were some games where I was like, you know, I feel like my team would have won if I wasn't on this support. But yeah, he's like my main guy. I have the most games on him. I got him and Aroha done up. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Strictly brought up power levels. I was gonna show like the levels of my characters. But yeah, I have 1,070 games on Homeboy. He's the guy. I'm just trying to do 300 in every character so that I can get their weapons. That's the thing, you can be the best player ever on support, you just can't carry the load of ending the game. Versus playing a DPS just carry. That was my feeling, especially because a lot of my ranks will be done solo queue. I was like, playing the game as a Roha, holy shit, my win rate. It probably isn't reflected anymore, and it won't let me look at it right now. But like, I win so much more on a Roha than I do Warrior Light, and I feel like I'm probably equally good on both characters. But it's just like one character is more impactful than the other. Especially since you solo queue, yeah. Got a main DPS or agile or something, yeah. And if I play an agile, I gotta make sure they do boss damage. I don't see myself teaming up to do ranked until I'm level 99. I consider agile like a DPS. Yeah, I wish more people understood that. I have a pet peeve. It was kind of my Balthier pet peeve too, until I played him a little bit, and I was just like, oh, he can do boss damage. Most Balthiers just don't try. A lot of people run like an agile or a ranged and then have like Ramza, which is great until you have an actual support on the team. Did you see my flick? I just flipped my arrow like a Valorant player. Very impressed with myself. Yeah, I can't go down there. That's where you go to die. But here I am. YOLO swag. And the cross slash. Of course. My bad. I had the thirst for blood. And I should have just chilled. I'm gonna come defend you guys though during your burst phase. Or I'm gonna kill that cloud. I'm gonna finish the job. Alright, I made him waste first on me, but Riku's about to quartet, so. It wasn't really necessarily worth anything. I'm hitting the boss anyway. Nice miss. Hell yeah! Advanced movement, bro? Worth it. I don't think I like this song. I like this song. Fucked up again. I got him. Hit him with Orin. Damn it, he got healed. I missed? For the win! Nice job. Great job. It's the Vaughn emote that I heard the most in NT. Great job. Nice job. Nice job. Great job. Thanks, Vaughn. Good job all around. Yeah. Killing it. Yeah, I'll probably team up to do rank stuff when I'm quad 9. Oh, sorry, before I start. Yeah, so talking about power level of characters. Let's focus just on the URs, because it'll make it easy. Firion. I only have one Fervid Blazer. And his Vortex is level 30. That when I finish his challenges, it gets better, but this is where they're at right now. Warrior Light, level 50, level 60. Onion 60 and 90, which is cool. Kane's 20 and 20. Trials 99 and 20. Terra's 20 and 30. Cloud's 30 and 30. Renault's 20 and 40. Sidane's 40-40. Riku 30-30. Aroha 60 and 20. So she's nowhere near viable for ranked, unfortunately. Balthier level 30, both.
Lightning 80, 70. Gaia's 30, 40. Prompto is 10 and 30. So yeah, so like the options I have are pretty much just Lightning, maybe Zidane one day, Trial, Onion Knight, and Warrior Light. When it comes to rank. Game told me to main Balthier, much I love Gaia. Balthier is underplayed and no one knows how to fight against him. Everyone I know, like when I play Balthier, I feel like I get away with murder. Like I just get to do whatever I want. People are horrified of Fires of War. His primary weakness is if you run up to him with a UR attack, there's not much he can do. Because he can't commit to Meatball. I do like the appeal of playing a character nobody else plays. Same. I just like the feeling of the novelty of it, but also when you do it well. So like early on, I was like advocating for Zidane hardcore because everyone that came to the chat that like was not a regular, and people that I saw talking about Zidane in the database Discord, everyone's opinion was that Zidane was the worst character in the game. And having played like most of the cast, I was just like, I don't see it. But also, people kind of all bandwagon and play characters kind of the same way. So there was a lot of people playing like sleight of hand Zidane with Brave Give. And I was like, oh no, like you should just go kill everyone because you have plus 30 attack in trans. And then you just steal their bravery and do the whole thing. There was a bunch of that. There was a bunch of like people not understanding how characters work and having opinions of things, and I was just like, oh, okay. You know the one character that's just, in my opinion, has gotten away with murder this whole time? Prompto. Like, a lot of people acknowledge that Cloud was one of the strongest melees. I have not heard anyone talk about how fucking amazing Prompto is. I think Kane and Prompto are thought about or talked about so little, and I think they're probably the best in role. Just the absolute fucking strongest. And not like, they don't need nerfs. They're just amazing. Zidane is always high brave, always casting and bursts like 8 times to do the same damage as single burst Gaia. But that's the trick with Zidane, is that he has a low cooldown on his UR. Just like Warrior of Light. So he's supposed to burst 3 times. Like, he's supposed to burst 3 to 4 times, and then your team's supposed to burst twice. Because his job is to get bravery and then dump it, so that your enemy doesn't have it. But the problem would be that like you run into situations where Zidanes are running Sleight of Hand and then Brave Give, and they have no intention of dealing damage to the boss. Prompto Trash needs teamwork, the worst kind of character. Teamwork character in team game. But the problem is like there was a lot of Zidanes who are just running Sleight of Hand and then Brave Give, and they had no intention of dealing damage to the boss, and then they're on a team with like Riku or Cryo. So they're just like feeding bravery to their Gaia, and their Gaia has a recast on Fated Circle or whatever the fuck it's called. And then everyone's just like, man, Zidane's bad. Solo queue Prompto hurts my feelings, no one wants to chain with me. At least the fun part of solo queue Prompto is if no one wants to chain with you,
you can just stand there with your machine gun on the boss until someone gets enough bravery. But my favorite thing, as you've seen me do a few times, is like to hit the boss for like a minute and a half. One of my teammates finally gets quad 9 bravery. I'm like, oh yeah. I watched them in the minimap try to get to the boss, die on the way there, and then I'm like, all right, just go back to machine gunning. Yep. Anyway, too often. Yeah, I never know if it's like a good idea just to like auto attack or machine gun the boss in those situations, or if it's just better to dump and then just try to go help out. I never know. What is this? This sounds like a song. Oh, this is a song for sure. You ain't getting away. Oh, my UR didn't go up. Yeah, I get that bravery. That was a rage on me. I think it was a panic because he was surrounded. He didn't know what to do. People are afraid of dying. That's kind of pitiful, but it was also the correct play. Too far away? My bad. Teamwork. Damn it, I thought I died to the boss. I was not that lucky. Not doing this right now, we're protecting the president. What do you mean you didn't hit him? Good shit. Don't disrespect the goat. Cloud's cool, man. Although the way I play Cloud is probably pretty ghetto. Hold on.
面倒も危険も背負うのが何でも屋の仕事だ。期待には応えて当然だ。
I think there's something from my Cloud gameplay that I'm missing. I really just try to land cross slash on someone. We're gonna stun them so good. Oh yeah, this team is kind of toxic. When the game first came out, I was under the impression that Cloud, Prompto, Kryl was the absolute best squad. Just incredible. And if not, then you could interchange Lightning in there. Ranked match against Prompto Cloud. No, the real toxic thing now is in casual when you get Sephiroth, Cloud, Prompto. And it's just like Supernova, Cross Slash, fucking flares. Sephiroth's running faster than normal. It's just like, what the fuck? What do we how do you even have a burst phase against that team? That's insanity. It's just too much. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm just chilling. I'm coming back. Sorry, I had to get away from this kid. Kid was bullied me. Ow. Thanks for the assist. Advanced movement. Oh, I didn't get there fast enough. I didn't get there. I'm so sorry. I didn't get there fast enough. Actually, because Balthier is so menacing, this team might be more toxic. Because you have to be aware that like Balthier just has a gun, and he has fire ammo, and he's gonna ruin your life. But also Prompto and Cloud are there, and they're gonna stun you. I hate Prompto so much. He's probably the best character in the game, but definitely the best range in the game. Like outside of Riku, he's probably just the best character in the game. That was my opinion for a while. Anyone with a stun is extremely good. That's what I think. All right, let's try life without Orin. Actually, let's try life without Earthbreaker. I'm gonna hate it. Bring Fervid Blazer back. Because I notice right now I'm basically PvPing the shit out of everyone, and then you guys are killing the bosses, and I think I need to step it up. But that was kind of intentional because Earthbreaker was my mistake too. Don't Earthbreaker like me. I think Earthbreaker, I love it. On some characters, it just doesn't feel like it fits. Like, it feels like it fits on Balthier. It feels like it fits on Zynain, and not even just because, like, the elements are the same. What is this? This is a boss song. This is also nothing. This is nothing. Just endings. I would actually like it on Balthier, but I need more DPS. Need a 6 slot? Yeah. I agree. Earthbreaker just seems extremely important on Firion in particular because that's the only way I heal myself. Can't do the right boss DPS? I got you. We'll see how this feels. You could also just selfie on Firion. I think that's a terrible idea. Selfie doesn't give a lot of HP stat. It's the wrong element. It only lasts for 7 seconds. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of barriers in general. The only barriers I like are like the 12-second barriers. It's attack and HP. Selfie is attack and defense. I'm pretty sure. I think she slanted this way or that way, however. If she was attack and HP, she would be way better. But having a bunch of attack is good. I want to attack more though as Firion. I think having 5 attacks feels correct. I don't think having a shield in him makes sense. The only characters that make sense having a shield are the ones that really benefit from being in like that auto attack. So like I would say Balthier, except there's no room because you need to do boss damage. You have to choose between healing yourself or a shield. That's the other thing too. Most characters I'm running refresh, renew. I'm running hope renew. I personally just like it better. I think the only time I wouldn't is when a character has like almost no health. It doesn't feel worth it. Then I'd run a shield instead. But like, I think Clive and Renoa benefit from barrier. Why does someone should have defense? Because it's a stat. It's useful in only very certain situations. Defense is really good against multi-hit attacks and nothing else. I'm in the barrier gang. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that, and like you're doing really, really well because you're surviving outstandingly, considering that you're like 20 health the entire game. But yeah, I feel like you need to have at least 3 attacks. 4 is ideal. So a lot of characters you're choosing between, and not including supports. A lot of characters you're choosing between, like, do I run Renew or do I run a shield? And if I was gonna run a shield, I would want to run both. And that'd be like a character like Renoa or Clive, where Renoa has Angel Wing, so like that's built in. So then I can run a shield on top of it. I am a hope enjoyer. I am a huge hope enjoyer. Also, there's not any counterplay to healing yourself, so. And a lot of people don't run Earthbreaker because it's not necessarily awesome. But when Yuna comes out, that might change. That guy's always on auto. I feel like people at high ranks, they just run auto casual because they're trying to unlock stuff. Like weapons and stuff. Like they're not playing the game like I am. Oh, I don't have Earthbreaker, but I don't need it because it's already gone. Why would you come here? What a choice. Okay. Were you guys bullying her and that's why she decided to run to me? I got 20 seconds until I can go absolutely crazy. Alright, I can go nuts now. GG! Everybody knows me. Everyone knows me. Remember that one guy, that Dr. Pasta called a Chad? He came in, was like, Kira's making quite a name for himself in Defu, or whatever the fuck this game is called, Duelim, and I was like, why do you say that? And then they just fucked off entirely. Hecked off. I have to curse less. It's so hard to find clips and footage to put on socials. Where it's not just me screaming the word fuck. Every funny clip in Star Fox is just me being like, fuck! And I'm like, I can't use this. Damn it. Drat. I have to like go into Premiere and like start to censor it. Just get like a fun Moogle noise. Actually, hold on. That's an amazing idea. There's got to be like a video that's just Moogle sounds. All right, so in post, I have to get this sound. And then every time I say fuck, so we'd be like, you mother... Hold on, we can time that better. You son of a... I'll fucking... Damn it, I did it again. My bad. Or a mom Kupo? Yeah. What other like what other sounds that we know well? That one. So I just have to go get these sounds somewhere to put them. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Let's go listen to Dwayne and Brando real quick, because that's what it reminds me of. Dave, fighting game playlist. Let's go listen to the FF4 song. Censored.
Once upon a time in the land of Malmont, the splendor of vegetation decayed. Come on. It was prophesied that 4 stunning light warriors would come and save the day. What?
That's the one I'd say? Yeah, I think both of them. Fortunately, in the subtitles, Twitch already edits it out. So it just like does a bunch of asterisks or underscores. All right, here's the deal. I just realized the time. Let's say this is the last game when this populates. So let's do our absolute best. Let's go kick them And by that, I mean, you guys continue to carry me. And yeah, win or lose, we'll have that happens to the last one. I started the stream way later today than I wanted to because I was supposed to do 10 a.m. to 4:30. But I got really sidetracked this morning, so. But I'm consistent and my mental's in a good spot, so we're doing it. But yeah, tonight I plan on editing Star Fox, and then if we cook on it, there's not that many hours of footage on it, so I should be able to edit the whole thing into a video, and if God willing, I could be able to put it out tonight. The biggest thing for me is to figure out what our emote should be. Is this song loud enough, by the way? I think it needs probably up a little louder. It's a bit quieter than the other fighting game songs. Just don't feel bad about YouTube view. That website is cursed for so many people. Like the viewership on YouTube? Oh, I don't feel bad. I've been on YouTube since day one, I understand. I used to cook hardcore back when I used to do a lot of copyrighted shit. But yeah. Alright, I think our emote needs to be Peppy related. What should our Star Fox emote be? I feel like it has to be Peppy related. Probably the N64 picture. Like one of these. But I think Peppy is definitely the brand position of our stream. Alright, let's go back to our fighting game playlist.
共に力を合わせよう。盛り上げてこいよ。油断はするなよ。
Let's do it! Final.
一番は俺がいただき。ずっとやっちゃうよ。これでお別れだ。
Riku, Warrior of Light, Sephiroth. Oh, that's not Earthbreaker anymore. That's Auron. I got rid of Earthbreaker. I did it based entirely on muscle memory. I just Auroned for no reason. Well, that's not good. What the hell was that? Yep, I need Earthbreaker. I need Earthbreaker real bad. I was so robbed. Yeah, this is from this song in particular is from the Streets of Rage 4. I have a lot of beat 'em ups and fighting game soundtracks because that other than RPGs, I do a lot of fighting games. So a lot of like any game where I pilot a mech, a fighting game, a beat 'em up, or an RPG is usually our brand position. Mech or an aircraft. Fighting game, RPG. That sounds right. That like covers most things. And this is from Streets of Rage 3. All right, Dr. Foster, you ready to go fucking bananas? Because I'm about to go bananas. Woo! Good final game. Good job. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm glad that this game exists because it's free, it's on your phone, and it gives me an opportunity to play with old friends, and it requires no investment or complications. No like cross compatibility or any of that kind of nonsense. Cross platform. Alright, I know where we're going. Everyone have an awesome day. Thank you so much.
Stop trying to act so cool.
Alchichade cheered. X10. I hate it here.